Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday. It's time for mail call. All right, so C3 has come. Oh my goodness. And gone. And we have packages from C3 galore. I might have spent a little bit of money. And that doesn't even count the stuff that I donated and shipped. So anyways, let's just get into it here. First up, got a little package here. It's come. This is, I know what this is. This is going to be from the DJ Links merch store. This should be indeed my Comics Curing Cancer C3 mug with the proceeds benefiting Comics Curing Cancer. So there you go. Now I can drink coffee from a cancer curing mug. I guess that will prove that coffee cures cancer. All right, this is from Hoarder's Hide. I'm going to be aggressive. Be aggressive. All right. And we got some sandwich cardboard inside. This, I believe, well, I think there was a comic book in there I got from him, but then I got some, or I don't remember. I know I got some animation cells, and I told Scott he didn't have to send them to me. I didn't really want them. I ordered them, or I bid on them, hoping just to get things started, and nobody else was interested in them, so I ended up keeping them. So these are animation cells from the Wildcats cartoon. And maybe now that Wildcats is going to see some life again on the old DC side of things, somebody might dig these. But so we have, there you go. And these are painted. I mean, you can, they're painted animation cells. You can feel that on the backside, the paint on it. And oops. So there we are. There we are. So somebody was into animation cells art. I mean, these would be pretty cool, framed and framed and matted and whatnot. Not sure what I'll do with them for now, but hey, that is that. Let me just put these off to the side, and we'll come back to putting them away better later. All right, next up, stack of books. This I think was on Burke's channel. I don't know, either from Burke's channel or DJ's channel. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter was, is somebody was on. They had a stack. They were doing a stacker auction, and which the stacker auctions in the past have done pretty darn well on some of the channels. So I applaud them. And it was just, here's a book, X amount, and next book we add at X dollars, and so forth. And the books in question, as I was going through them, there was a couple of them in there that I was super keen on. Some I didn't care about, but some of them I was super keen on, and more than covered like the whole lot. I think I paid $75 for the whole lot. We got a Secret Wars #2. This is obviously the second Secret Wars comic exposure variant. That's almost rare because comic exposure doesn't ever ship jack and squat. Let's see. This is an image. This is Luther Strode #1. This is a nice one. Pick up Spectacular Spider-Man. This is an infamously famous cover. That one will definitely go into PC. This is another one for the PC. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. This, of course, the first appearance of Firestar in comics. Here we go. Strange Tales featuring Warlock. Of course, Warlock getting a little bit big right now as anticipation heats up. Dr. Aphra Annual. Win, Loss, and Knock, I guess, is what's noted on the back. Here we go. Here's just a Thor book from the Donny Cates run, issue 6. Of course, issue 6 was, I think, one of those big issues at some point in there. All right, and then there was this Champions, the Peach Momoko Nova. And then these were the books that I was keen on. So first up, Spider-Gwen. So Comic Exposures, issue number 2. Again, Comic Exposures had some great covers for a while when they were putting out some books, and then they just stopped like shipping to people and like causing all kinds of problems. And I don't even know if their website is still up in business, but I'll tell you, I won't shop there again. That's just my personal opinion. But and a lot of other people's. But there's Spider-Gwen, issue 2. This is Spider-Gwen. This is a Battle Lines variant, number 1. This cover is super hot. I actually have like 3 copies of this, but it's a hot book, and if you can get it in a 9.8, it's a fine book to have in your collection for a modern book. And this one is probably a 9.6 based on a little corner ding, but I don't know, maybe it'll press out or something, but still, I like this book. I have several copies. I may hang on to this. I may throw it in the giveaway bin as a nice extra. This next book, though, the last book in the collection, this is definitely one that I'm hanging on to. I have a copy of this in a 9.8 already. This is one of the more expensive books from the Spider-Gwen run, from the normal A and B covers, and that is Spider-Gwen number 25. This is the second appearance of Gwenom and the first real cover appearance, as I recall. But this is just a Deodato variant, I think it was. Super awesome variant cover. Just the B cover. It wasn't like an exclusive variant that you had to hunt down or nothing. But B covers sell in the lower quantities, and it's just an amazing piece of art. Love it. Happy to have a second copy for the PC. All right. Next up. Let me move this off to the side and dig into here real quick. Let's see here. I already kind of cut this open. This was books from Parm, aka Man Cave. That's this big box here. He sent 4 slabs my way. 2 that I had purchased from the auction, and 2 that were for us to do with as we so please. So I'll probably put either one or 2 of these are going to go towards our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and the other one may go into be given away as part of OnlySlabs. So the first book up here is the Flash 170. In a 9.8. This is probably going, like I said, this is one of the 2 books that will either go into the giveaway bin, or we'll give it away at the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Not a key, just 2001, so it's 21 years old already. Holy cow. There you go, Flash. And let's see, try to find a place I can set it without being honest. And then this one, definitely, I think we'll do this at the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. This is the 30th anniversary issue of the Incredible Hulk, the foil variant there, kind of homaging the original Incredible Hulk book. So there we go. That is the Hulk 393 from 1992. Holy cow, this book is 30 years old. Think about that for a second. This is the 30th anniversary and it's 30 years old now. Jeez. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. And now for the two books that I picked up that are now mine, that I had picked up for my PC. Of course, Doc, it's only fitting that I get these from Doc because Doc is the one who put me down this rabbit hole. And that is Magnus Robot Fighter. This is issue 10 in a 7.5. These old gold key robot fighters. I'm just loving these covers. They're kind of the artwork, all the robots, everything else. Great. Magnus battles overwhelming odds to solve the mystery of a weird, devastating Octo-Rob. And the other book in there is Magnus Robot Fighter issue 2. This in a 6.0. This is painted cover, back cover pinup. And so there you go. The back cover is the Virgin variant, essentially, of the front. And here we have human-like robots are created to sabotage the government of North America, and Magnus must battle in a steel replica of himself. There you go. Awesome sauce. All right, that's exciting. Now, almost as exciting as this last book. No, okay, not really anywhere near as exciting. This was probably the gem, in my opinion, the gem comic of all the comics auctioned throughout the 3-day Comics Curing Cancer event. I did not anticipate it. I didn't know about this being on our list until all of a sudden it just got put up on a show. Let's see. Ooh, what's this? All right, let me pull some stuff out here. Anyway, so it was on my channel on the Friday. We were doing a artist kind of commune live drawing session, and a bunch of members of the community drawing, and it's on the art. And our man Freaky Louie was on, and he pulled up, decided he had a slab that he wanted to sell, and at the auction, and I couldn't believe it. So let's first start off with what got from here from art. So he threw in here. He was doing some art. He got, you can't touch this. So Loki battling the Avengers. And of course, I love Gold Iron Man, the OG baby. Yeah. All battling Loki, and you can't touch this. No, indeed, you can't. And then, of course, he threw in the Amazing Spider-Man 797 signed there, and it's got his little remark, enough said remark. Brilliant. The significance of this book, if you don't know, Louis wrote a letter and his letter got published in this book. Along with that, a photo. And this tape is super. I don't want to bend it and wreck it. Let me just cut the tape. So if I go to the mailbag. Okay. So, anyway, so down here at the bottom, we get our letter. Let it focus. To Louis. And Louis in the Spider-Man outfit. Sorry, it's going in and out of focus. I'm having a hard time holding it still. But anyways, our man Freaky Louis photographed and letter in the comic book. So that's the significance of that. Getting the Nuff Said Louis variant. Awesome sauce. Now, the slab. Look at this. You know this is a friggin' important slab. You've got pool noodled, baby. Yeah. I was dumbfounded that Louis put this up. So anybody who knows Freaky Louie knows the man loves not only Spider-Man, but loves Stan the Man. And when he said he was putting up a Stan Lee signed comic, and not just like a raw book that had a signature, but a slabbed book, whatever. I was dumbfounded. That's just insane to me, and I totally appreciate what Louis was given up, and there was no way I was going to let that get away on the cheap. That's for sure. Um, but Louis is like, oh yeah, no, I'm serious. I want to give it up because he's got some other books. I kind of understood maybe because this wasn't a Spider-Man signed book, but that didn't matter. It's a great book. Come on, we can get in here. I swear. There we go. It's a old slab, so it's been for a while because I can feel it's a thinner CGC slab. He's got it here in the Mylar. I take it out of the Mylar. Oof. Here we go, and oh my goodness, and it's an X-Men homage cover on top of that. X-Men 141 cover homage. Guardians of the Galaxy #1, signed by Humberto Ramos and Stan Lee. Look at that. Kidding me. Kidding me, brother. Stan the man. And fortunately, he wrote it in a pretty nice spot. It's big, it's bold, it's off to the side. It's not on top of, Stan has been notorious for like signing like right here, right across the middle of the book. So that's a pretty great signature location for him. And yeah, Humberto Ramos. I mean, I can see the book definitely is kind of wanky in there, but I can fix that. Aha! Instantly, now it's semi straight. This is why CGC doesn't use this type of slab anymore. This is their old slab. It's thin and it's got the seal inner well, hand sealed inner well, much like PGX and CGC, or sorry, not CGC, PGX and EGS use today. But that's not what we're talking about. So this is the Phantom variant cover, Humberto Ramos cover art. And of course, signed by Stan Lee and Humberto Ramos. So I ended up grabbing this for $300. There was no way it was going for less than that, in my opinion. Fortunately, there were some other people who were interested. I did start the bidding, I think around 200. We went up a little bit, and then at 300, people tapped out. And I said, yes. Fortunately, Louis put that up on Friday where I was fund rich and not on Sunday when I would have been poor. Oh, Louis, you wacky doodle. All right, that's it, guys. That's my C3 mail call. What do you think? Obviously, this has got to be a contender for the best of the lot. But what else? And we got the Magnus books. We got the lot of all those raw books, and close second, the Comics Curing Cancer mug, baby. Go to djlinksmerch.com and maybe we'll get one, or DJ Links shop. djlinks.shop. That's what it is. djlinks.shop. Pick yourself up some Comics Curing Cancer swag today. All right, guys, until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself. Just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.